There are two readings worth addressing for this 20th Sunday in Ordinary Time. The first comes from the Gospel according to John. We read, Jesus said to them, Amen, amen, I say to you, unless you eat the flesh of the Son of Man and drink his blood, you do not have life within you. The second comes from the book of Proverbs. We read, She, that is wisdom, has sent out her maidens. She calls from the heights out over the city. Let whoever is simple turn in here. To the one who lacks understanding, she says, Come, eat of my food, and drink of the wine I have mixed. I like these readings because both are an invitation to eat at a banquet. One comes from the Lord himself, the second comes from those who are sent by the Lord. There is a beautiful painting by a late 19th century Norwegian artist, Frithjof Smith, called After First Communion. Inspired by Ludwig von Lufs, a German painter who encouraged a form of painting called genre, where artists would highlight ordinary events with a lot of activity, Smith offers this masterful painting of a post-celebration of a first Eucharist. The painting is truly relatable for the viewer, especially for those of us who recall our own First Communion and the joys that surrounded that day. But the artist offers another very important piece that cannot be missed by the viewer. With all of the activity surrounding her, there is a young girl who faces us. In art, as on stage, we, the viewer or audience, are the so-called fourth wall. Like an early Byzantine icon, this young woman who has now received the Eucharist is inviting us into the mystery that she now celebrates. Returning to our first reading, we recall the words, Wisdom sends out her maidens with the message, Let whoever is simple turn in here. To the one who lacks understanding, she says, Come, eat of my food and drink of the wine I have mixed. Christ calls us to receive our Christian food, and through us who do receive, he invites the world to the same banquet of the Lord. As we reflect on this painting, we might ask ourselves, are we as intent as this young girl on inviting others to Mass and to the banquet of the Lord?